Yeah. Go, fast.
I run super fast like this.
Okay, go. Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Oh, bye.
Bye. Good morning, my sweetie. Good morning. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Hello. Hi. Precious angel. How was your sleep? Hello, Jiggy girl. You had a spew, you went through. My goodness. Good morning. I thought I would do a day in the life today as a stay-at-home mum, I guess, temporarily. I am on maternity leave. I have my little baby girl down here and she is, how old are you, darling? Like 9.5 weeks old, I think. She's very loud, talks a lot. My son is at daycare today, so it is just Astrid and I. He goes to daycare 3 days a week, which honestly at the moment is a lifesaver because going from 1 to 2 has absolutely rocked me. And I didn't think it would. I thought before I had Astrid, I thought 0 to 1 would be way harder than 1 to 2. But what I've come to learn is that they're just both hard for different reasons. Anyway, today we don't really have much of a plan. I think we need to go to the chemist just to pick up a couple of things. I want to go to a bakery because my husband really wants a custard tart. And I just thought, let's just go to a bakery. And then we have to do some food prep because it's Friday and that's what we do on Fridays. And I've been trying to, and successfully actually, like bringing back working out and going for walks and stuff because my body has not bounced back as quickly as it did with my first, which I've heard is normal. Also, I'm older, whatever. I'm just like not feeling very comfortable in my own body, which is not a very nice feeling. So although I know there's no actual pressure to bounce back, I want to. I want my body back. I don't feel like this body is mine right now. But I am breastfeeding, so I can't, like, there's a lot of things I can't do or don't feel comfortable doing in order to get it back. So we're just back on working out and walking and trying to eat better foods. I am breastfeeding, so I have to fuel my body still in order to produce the milk to breastfeed my baby. But yeah, anyway, that's what we're gonna do. She had a really big sleep last night because she actually had a needle yesterday and it must have really knocked her around because she went down for a nap at 4 p.m. and that was her going to bed apparently because she woke up for an extra feed around 8 p.m. and then she just had her normal feeds overnight and woke up at 7:30. Are you a smiley girl? Yeah, such a smiley girl. Oh, cough. Alright, I've just made my coffee. I'm going to sit down and watch some YouTube while baby girl plays on her mat. If she stays happy enough, if not, I'll give her a cuddle, but I'm gonna do this until she is ready for a nap. And then when she's napping, I'll actually get dressed and stuff for the day, but for now, we're just gonna enjoy a slow morning while the toddler isn't here going crazy. The baby is napping. I just got dressed, which every day is such a struggle because I'm struggling so hard with my body and all of my clothes because none of my clothes actually fit me. Everything's just taking a lot longer to go back and it's just getting to me quite a bit. So every day it's a struggle. And almost every day I rip off whatever I put on and just jump straight into some tights and a big jumper. But today I didn't want to do that. So I am wearing some clothes. Do I love it? No. But it's the best I can do at the moment. And in Tassie, it's cold in the morning, warm in the afternoon. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Anyway, so once the baby wakes up, we're going to head to the bakery and the chemist. Maybe some other places, who really knows. Maybe an op shop. I can do that with a baby. I can't do that with a toddler. My toddler is not a toddler you take into shops for like a browse. He's a toddler you very strategically go in for one or two things and make it as quick as possible. But with the baby, I can do anything. Also, I got this necklace. I bought this from Frankly My Dear store. Oh wow, that lighting is something else. You can't really see it. It's two little A's. Oh, you can sort of see it there. On a really skinny chain. I'm not really a necklace person. But I really like, I kept seeing this style on like a way more expensive store, and when Frankly My Dear came out with the like, because a lot of them are the circles and I don't know, I wasn't really with that, or like just the letters, but I like that these are like rectangles. Anyway, it's from Frankly My Dear, if you want to have a look. It was pretty cheap, pretty affordable. I don't wear them in the shower or anything because I don't think they're waterproof, but they're still cute. This is the fit. Birkenstocks, jeans, white t-shirt, this cardigan. This is my bag. It's from Stork Sack, so it's like a pram caddy handbag. This, I have a bunch of vegetables and a tub of Greek yogurt to hand off to my mother and sister because my husband got given so many vegetables at a job he went to yesterday, and there's just far too much. Even what we've kept is still far too much, but I'll figure out what to do with it. I'm gonna drop these off on our way. The baby wakes up. She's been napping for an hour so far, so it's a good day. So this little girl had a big 2-hour nap. Now we're going to the bakery, hello, and to the chemist. We're going to the bakery and to the chemist. She's so cute. That trip to the shops was a bit of a fail. I wanted to get a second bottle because my baby, for some reason, doesn't take the same bottle that my son did, even though they're taking the same boobs and they're taking the same dummies. She won't take the same bottle. So anyway, she's been taking the Pigeon Slim Neck. I'm just keeping her used to a bottle because I did that with my son and it just worked, and it meant that when I needed to leave him with someone, or eventually when he went to daycare, it was easy. So I was a bit slack, and then she stopped taking the bottle. Now I've had to start all over again. Anyway, it's fine. Couldn't find a second one because I only have one. I just wanted to buy a second one. Nowhere I went had one. Forgot to get the vitamins I wanted, but I did get custard tarts for Brett. We just got home. I have fed her, changed her, put her down for a nap. I'm gonna make my final coffee of the day. I have something to do and I keep forgetting. Oh, I'm gonna change my bags over because I'll talk about it later. I've decided to make an iced coffee. I'm not generally an iced coffee gal. I don't know whether that's just because where I live is cold or whatever, but I feel like, to me, if I have an iced coffee, it's not a real coffee. But I'm really warm right now. I don't want a hot coffee, so I am gonna have an iced coffee. Normally I would just make it using my machine, but we got given some concentrate in like a box after we had Astrid, and we've just been using it. It's actually really nice. So I think over summer I would probably keep one of these in the fridge, but over winter I can't think of anything worse than a nice coffee. Okay, I have an issue with bags. I never can pick a bag. So This is my current like nappy baby bag, and it's just a big canvas. It's not even that big. It's just like a canvas bag from Kmart, and I have an insert in there. And then I also have this bag, which is technically a handbag convertible pram caddy, but I don't really use it as a, it just fits over the handle of the pram really nicely, and it's nice to just have a smaller bag. And then I have this bag, which you saw earlier, which is just a big Country Road neoprene bag, which is, this has seen some stuff. Like I bought this to be I was traveling a lot for a job once, and I bought this as like a good job for getting the job, but also like I was away from home for like 12 hours a day. So I would laptop, lunch, clothes, this was my everything bag. Then it became like an overnight bag. So it's been a work bag, an overnight bag. It's a really good day trip bag. It's just a really good big bag. But what I want, I think at this stage anyway, is just like a handbag. So this has a strap, like a longer strap, and then these two little handles, which you can't really like, that's not comfortable, right? This just has the long strap, but you can adjust it. And then this just has the two little straps, which you can put under your arm, but again, it's not that comfortable. I think I just want like a handbag that is like an everyday handbag that's like somewhere in between these two sizes, that has just the straps that go over your shoulder with a bit more they're a bit more comfortable of a size, and the option to have a long strap as well, right? Will I find one? Who knows? But in the meantime, I think I'm going to transfer this stuff into this bag, because this just isn't big enough for the baby and the toddler. When I just take the baby out, I usually just take this because she doesn't need a lot. When I'm taking them all out, and I'm going to be out for a few hours, I'm taking a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go back to my trusty Country Road bag for now, until I can find the bag that I want and feel comfortable treating myself to it. So let's do that. Toddler nappy. Singlet. So yeah, I have this little insert that I got from Amazon, I think. You could probably easily find them on Temu, but like, am I going to use this? Is this what pisses me off? I have this little clear case, which is what I put the baby stuff in, but I think what I'm going to do is get like a couple of bigger ones so that the baby and the toddler have one each, maybe, or I have one for nappies and wipes and one for like everything else. Oh, there's so much room. I'm happy with that. I have, because there's like, it's so much deeper, there's just so much more room. So I think for now, this is going to be the out and about day bag. And maybe, look, who knows, maybe I won't even need a handbag, but for now I'm just going to use this, put all that stuff away. I will probably still use this again when it's just me and the baby. That's it. Good. I'm happy I finally ticked that off my list. The baby is napping again. She's really sleeping off these needles, which is fantastic news for me, because I've managed to food prep, which I do on a Friday, but I filmed that for TikTok. The baby is currently 3.5 hours into her nap. I don't know who this baby is. Like, I swear to you, she's normally 40 minutes. 40 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'm looking at her right now. She's fast asleep. I've left the door open. I've been vacuuming. Anyway, I pumped before, and I'm actually just warming up the bottle because I'm gonna wake her up. Because I'm worried that she thinks this is nighttime. She's never had day-night confusion, but I'm worried. So I'm about to wake her up. Sweetheart. This little legend is taking her bottle, no worries. So honestly, I think we will just switch to the pigeon bottles, which sucks, but at least she's not on them all the time. So I don't need to buy heaps. I just want one more. I just want one more pigeon bottle. And then eventually when she starts going to daycare, I will have to buy more. And it should be on the bigger bottles by then, I imagine, so that's fine. But I think I'll buy one more bottle, and then I'll buy the next size up in teats so that we've got them. And I'll just leave it at that. And I'll just put my Avent bottles away for if I want to try them again, if I get desperate. I didn't manage to pump much earlier, so just a little bit, and then I reckon she'll want more, so I'll give her a feed. You're smiling at me now. Wasn't happy that I woke her up, but gotta do what you gotta do. It's also, what time is it? It's 4:15. Brett and Anson will be home in the next hour. I think Brett thought he might be a bit later today, so he picks him up from daycare. Drops him off and picks him up. Then we'll just get into the afternoon of tea, and he's got to have a bath tonight, bed. And then on the weekend, for the weekend, I'm actually solo parenting.